Hey guys, I was going to do kind of a review on the Goodyear Wrangler SR-A 265 60/20 is what they are. Now, I was told that that tire doesn't commonly come on the 2500 HD, but this is a Canadian truck, and they said that's probably why it was. I bought the truck with 18,000 miles on it, and now it has 86,700 miles on it, and I feel like they're the original tires, and really they've worn down great. They have worn down, square all the way across, no feathering that I've noticed. They're really good on the highway. They don't have a whole lot of traction, even on dry pavement. It'll break them loose very easily. Wet traction was pretty good until they got down like this. Now I get a little hydroplane out of it every now and again. They do a whole lot better in the snow than I thought they would. But if you even barely get off in the mud a little bit or wet grass, you got a problem. They don't do very good at all as far as in that kind of situation. The rears are better than the fronts. They've held up better. I don't know why, because I rotate them about every 2 weeks. Like I say, I run cross country straight out. I was in California last week and the week before that, and Utah the week before that, going back and forth and pulling all kind of different kind of loads with them. Some stuff really heavy, some stuff not so heavy. I was really leaning toward, when these wore out, going with like a BF Goodrich KO2 or Toyo Open Country or something like that. But the life I've got out of these, I don't know. It's my first lighter model 3/4 ton truck that was mostly on the road. Any 3/4 ton I've ever had was, on the farm use and stuff. But I feel like for that kind of mileage on this kind of tire, I feel like they've worn down pretty darn exceptional. Rotating them myself here at home, with every oil change, and that's on 5,000 miles, and I feel like that's got a lot to do with why I got the kind of mileage out of them I did. But I had been strongly considering going with something, because I do live off in the sticks. I live in out in the country, and there's times where I need to get off in a little less desirable conditions. Nothing. I don't take it mudding or anything like that. But yeah, overall, I was thinking about trying to get away from them. I'm really thinking that I'm gonna go back with the same tire. But anybody who does have a 3/4 ton truck that does put a lot of miles on it, if you got any kind, anything you can help me out with, suggestions, things to look for, tires stay away from, if you have really bad luck out of any, I'd really appreciate the comments. Whatever I buy, I'll plan on running the wheels off of, like I have these. I bought this truck in October, and it had 18,000 on it, and now it has 86,758. And like I say, it's a Canadian truck. But I try not to hold that against her. Does a good job for the most part. But yeah, if anyone has run the BF Goodrich KO2s and have had really good luck out of them, let me know. I know people who's got them, but they don't really rack the miles up on them. They sure don't pull heavy with them. The Toyo Open Countries, I've heard they're a good tire, but the people I'm hearing it from, they don't put that kind of miles on them. They haven't worn out their first set yet, and I've never seen them hooked to a trailer. And I'll max it out. I mean, I've got the airbags on here, and I have to use them, because you never know what I'm gonna hook to. Yeah, so the main reason I made this video is kind of a review on the Goodyear Wranglers. I'm thinking I'm probably gonna go back with those, but I would love something a little more aggressive, and something that did a little bit better in in the mud and on wet grass. I have had to lock it in 4-wheel drive and tore the yard all to pieces trying just to get across the yard. never dug in, just sitting and spinning on top of the grass, you know. With these tires on here, that's my only complaint about them, is if you get off of solid ground, you're stuck. Snow, they do great. Believe it or not, I was, after getting stuck here in my yard, pretty much on wet grass and not even tearing the yard up, you know, locked it in four-wheel drive and it was still spinning, but it came out. And then I went to Nebraska and I started running into snow, and I was like, oh heck, here we go. It did great. So anyone looking for a set of these tires, I can't, like I say, I've pretty much decided I'm gonna go back with that unless I get some good comments back on this, and you know, somebody sways me over to something more aggressive, because I do need something to be a little bit better off in the mud or dirt or wet grass. You know, if I can't find that, I'll definitely go back with the mileage I got out of these and the fuel mileage I get with them. I just don't think I'm gonna be able to beat it for what I'm using the truck for. Now, every vehicle's got its purpose, you know. But anyhow, I appreciate you guys watching. If you have any comments, something to a tire that you like, that you've got good, you know, if you can tell me the name of the tire and the mileage you got out of it, and you know, how they did overall, your opinion, I'd appreciate it. If some that you had really crappy luck out of, some that didn't last what you thought they should last, or you know, they look aggressive but they don't do that good, or you know, just whatever you think might, whatever you wish someone would have told you before you spent the money. That's kind of what I'm looking for. And also, like I say, the Goodyear Wranglers, they're great as far as a highway tire. If you're planning on just driving it back and forth to work every day, or even across country and back every day, or you live somewhere where you get snow and stuff, you know, my girlfriend lives in Michigan. It came down. There was a couple of snowstorms like what I'm not even used to. It did great. You know, I was really nervous about it, but it did really good. And it blows my mind how, I guess because I'm from Tennessee, you know, I'm not used to getting that much snow, and I get up there and it's up to your knee, or a little less than your knee, and you think, oh man, around here it would shut things down. You wouldn't be able to leave the house. Up there, the snow is just different. You know, you pull out and you can just drive right through it. Down here, it's like it's got so much moisture in it, it freezes up and just gets twice as slick. You know, but anyway, I was thoroughly impressed with them. They did great. But the only knock I got against them is if I turn to go across my yard after it rained 2 days ago, I'm not sure if I'm gonna make it or not. As soon as I hit that one damp spot, she's spinning. And I got a nephew that's got the same truck and a 1500 four-wheel drive with the KO2s on it, and he doesn't spin a tire. I mean, he can get his down in the mud, and it, you know, pretty good down in the mud, and it goes through with ease, where this one wouldn't even make it to the place where he entered, and he goes on through. So yeah, anyway, like I said, any comments would be helpful. I appreciate it. Hope y'all having a good day.